bit different deal today. We are going over here to go load some rice. And when I say rice, it is rice, like real deal rice, like kind they put into dog food. And I'm hoping it ain't busy over here. And it don't look too busy. I've got some friends of mine that are hauling rice out of here right now. But normally there's trucks like lined up like right there to go load up under. Oh, that blue shit over there. So hopefully, just hopefully we'll get in here and get out with not being, dang, there's nobody here. Like, this place is like vacant. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I gotta go in here and check in with this guard check right here. I'll check in with y'all in a minute. All right, so we got the scale lady straightened out. Oh, that's rough. And I think you weigh in on the same scale you weigh out on. And I think I like going to the outside because it's a little bit easier to get lined up on here. So we're gonna get scaled in here and see what we do. I don't remember if you stay on the scale or pull off. I guess I'll just get out and see. How about that? No. They got a call box. Alright, so we're getting loaded. They've dumped some rice in right there. Get this crap loaded and get out of here. Alright, we got pulled up a little bit, but I don't think they put as much in the front as what I was wanting. But this place a flat rate, I forgot, so I really don't care. If they want to short it a little bit, I ain't gonna get too picky with it. You know, just get it close and I'm gonna be happy. Just this ain't gonna be one of them loads where we got to get it right down to the 50,000 and 79,980 or whatever like that. So we can kind of skimp a little bit. All right, so we got that thing loaded up. I don't know how much we got in there. I don't know what they're gonna want to flat rate this. I mean, it's a flat rate, but I don't know if it's a minimum. So I didn't have them seal my tarp up before I come over here. Let this guy walk in front of me here. So I don't know. I'm probably fixing to call and make sure there ain't no minimum, like 48,000 pound minimum or something like that. So I better do that real quick, or at least text anyway. So we're gonna pull up on here and see about how much is on this mug. We're 11, oh crap. Let me double check. I'm gonna get, all right, 11, what did it say, 11.5. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. 11.5. That's 44. We'll just say 44. Come on, quit bouncing. 44, 420. So that's 33,000. So yeah, we're good right there. And 76, 7, 76. Say 77,000. So let me text to make sure that's okay, because I don't want to do something wrong. Alright, so we got that little deal taken care of. Wasn't bad. A little less than an hour in and out, so can't complain. But it'll take you 30 minutes to drive around this thing because all the speed bumps and as rough as everything is in here. But these speed bumps are insanely rough, but the bumps in here getting as bad, but It's a shame they got to have 3 speed bumps within a area of about, I don't know, 150 yards probably. But if it didn't, somebody'd be flying in here, driving through here, I mean, hell, they drive through here fast anyway, shifting gears, just like a drag racing, man. It's pitiful. Pitiful. But you may wonder why it's so empty in here in such a big place. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about right there. Dude's just hauling ass, haul ass, haul ass. Beating and banging on all this rough stuff. I mean, like, what in the heck? All right, I got to give this guard shack lady my scale ticket. Look at this. Can you believe this? I mean, who does that? It looks like a bag of doo-doo. Why do people have to be so damn trashy? We're just trying to pull off a little bit here and get everything up to snuff. And I pull over here, I mean, like, it used to not be like this. I mean, used to there wasn't any trash over there. Now these guys sit in line right here going in here when there's a bunch of trucks and can't get in, because there's times where, like, it'll be backed up all the way down this road right here, especially like in the winter time, and these guys are hauling out of these farmers' bins and everything coming here. Like, you'll get here, I've come over here and loaded in the morning before. Get here at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I think they open at 7, I think. So, like, they're backed out like all the way, I mean, like for a mile out there. And last harvest, they were actually, it's about, oh, I don't know, maybe a mile and a half or something like that. I want to say it's a mile and a half or something like that, maybe close to 2 miles to the main road out there. And it was absolutely backed up like 3 miles back that way. Like, if you was coming this way, you had to go down and turn around and get in line down there on the highway. Biggest, I mean, like, it was wild. I'm glad I wasn't in none of that. I was actually pulling my curtain at the time when all that was going on. But yeah, last rice harvest was crazy here. So anyway, matter of fact, that stuff made it on TikTok. So anyway, I've got to get my stuff done. And get going. But I've got to straighten my mirror up over here. It's kind of, you can't see it in there. It's kind of, I got it twisted a while ago. I adjusted that mirror on the top because where I loaded at, there's a catwalk on the right there. And like, you will hit your pipe on that catwalk. I did that on my green truck one time and like bent the tip. I had turnouts on my 7-inch turnouts on that truck at one time, and I clipped that thing, just barely skin it. I mean, like, I took a little ball peen hammer and knocked it back out. You could barely see it, but still, it was enough to make me mad. All right, gotta go. We're going truck, and it's about 8 hours drive time up there, so I figure I'm gonna stop, take a shower, get something to eat, all that stuff here in a little bit, and probably about 10 hours, so it put us up there, 10:30, 11 o'clock maybe. So, gotta go. As you can see, fuel's going up. We are just not going to get that much here. This is Mississippi. Don't have a good tax credit here. Had to get me up to Illinois. I'm going to buy a few up in Illinois. So, it's a bit more expensive like. I can't remember what the Arkansas. Like our mud flat here in Arkansas. Up around Blytheville, I think it's like $3.75, something like that. So I am gonna wait till I get up to Illinois and see about getting fuel up there. Oh, it's hot. Super duper hot. I'm gonna shove my close my door on my glove. So it is like 110 heat index right now, and I am not liking it. Went in there and prepaid $400. I'm not going back in. I'm just going to write down my gallons on the ticket. If they get audited, I mean, like, I'll just tell them 103.654. If I get audited, I'll just tell them, look, I didn't want to go back in the place. It takes forever to get in this place, to go in there and prepay, because people act like they don't care. They ain't in a hurry for nothing. So, anyway, I'm fixing to get back in the road. I'm hot. Good God, I'm hot. And when I turn my air conditioner in here on high, the fan, I don't know if you can hear the fan, it's in here just a whirling, and it's getting louder and louder. It makes me think the bearing's going out in it, and that's what's making the roar. But I need to order a new fan and a new squirrel cage for this thing and put it in there and make it where it won't do that anymore, because this is about to drive me up the wall. But I can only do so much, and I got to get the green truck ready. I mean, it's I'm trying not to spend any more money than I have to on this thing. I put new brake drums on this thing the other day, and if I'd known they were going to be that high, I wouldn't have done it. So parts are going through the roof. If you hadn't noticed, everything's going through the roof. These brake drums, used to buy these brake drums for like $75 a piece. They were $229. They were good ones. They were Webb's. They were the, I guess, the best you can buy. But good Lord, used to buy Webb's for $75, and now $229. So I just did a brake job on this truck that cost almost $1,500. I had kind of paid tax and everything. You know, I want to say I had $1,100 almost in the brake drums, and I can't remember what. I want to say all 8 brake shoes were like $300 something, something like that, $400 something. So that's $1,500 just in changing the brakes on this thing. So, but I got new brakes on everything, steer axle. So that's about right. I need some new steer tires. I'm gonna put new steer tires on this thing maybe this weekend or next weekend. I'm starting to get just a little bit of feather in one, and it's creating a little bit of hop. But I don't know. I'm ready to get out of this thing for a little while. Swap trucks, maybe. I don't know. I'm just burnt out, I guess, here lately. Crap ain't been going right, and I'm just burnt out. And I don't know. I don't want to quit driving this truck, but at the same time, I want to park it and do some stuff to it. So that's just what I'm gonna have to do. So, all right. So we bought this $3.85 fuel, which is crazy in Mississippi because they don't have a good tax credit, and I don't know. I don't know why fuel. It's usually the cheapest. I would have got fuel in Arkansas because, like, we were at $3.69, I think, is where we was at on a couple places on the way down over here, and I'm like, it's gonna be cheaper over there. Double quick, nope, not 20 cents higher. So, or 15. So I decided I'd just get enough to get up to where I was going. I needed to buy fuel in Mississippi anyway. I would have rather bought some cheaper fuel. There's a place over north of Jackson. It's like $3.55, but went through there last week. Ain't going through there this week. So, all right, let me shut up. We gotta go. to get a little bit of a bite to eat. They got a Popeyes in here. I usually like eating that. But, unfortunately, it sucked tonight. Alright, let's get our bag in here. Stick her up in there. Lock the door. Like I said, my Popeyes sucked really bad tonight. I tell you, I don't know what to think about slothful people in America. I go in there and there's people in there working in there, and they're just dropping the MF bomb, and that's cool if you want to say that, but you know, I mean, like, there's women and children around, and they're just MF this, MF that, and I don't know. I mean, like, I've been around trucking all my life, so a cuss word does not bother me in the least. I've just been around it, and it don't bother me. But, you know, there's people that have kids around, and people have no respect sometimes. And I just thought it was pretty disrespectful, and nobody there was overly friendly. The guy at the counter was mumbling his words so bad, and he had a little man bun. He was cute. He was just mumbling. I'm just like, man, enunciate your words. I mean, I'm from the South, and I know I am hard to understand sometimes. But I try to enunciate my words where somebody can understand what I'm talking about. You know, this is just like, I'm too lazy to even move my lips. That's what this was. And anyway, I get my sandwich. The cheese is hanging halfway off. The concept's good. It's that bacon, bacon and some kind of cheese, crispy sandwich at Popeyes. It could have been good at a different spot, but I mean, like, I get the cheese is hanging halfway off of it, and the bacon on it was absolutely horrible. It was cold, and I just like, I'd never take my food back. I just don't like, even if I can watch them, I don't want to take my food back because I've just heard too many horror stories. And South Park has an episode of Yelp reviews, and needless to say, I do not want some of the things I've heard done to my food. You know, even if I can watch them, you know, I mean, that don't mean that, you know, they can't do something. I mean, so anyway, I just I didn't want to take my food back. I just choked my sandwich down, even though it was gross. It was really gross. And then I had to I always stop at this TA here because there's never a wait for a shower. So I pay my $16 for my ridiculous $16 for my shower, and go upstairs to the lounge and everything, and like there's two guys waiting, me and another guy. So the guy that does the showers comes, and he's like, hey man, gonna be about 20-30 minutes on some towels here. I'm like, how in the hell do you run out of towels? I mean, do you not pay attention to anything? So I mean, like, it ain't like you don't have a gazillion towels there. I mean, it's a truck stop shower thing. I mean, like, there's no telling how many towels they got. So I'm just like, you know, somebody's not paying attention. Somebody's just not doing their damn job. Somebody don't give a shit. And you know, I get you don't make a lot of money, but you know, I mean, even if you don't make a lot of money, I mean, give a shit about your job, man. I mean, people just like, you know, it's like, man, screw this job. And I mean, people go through this world, through this life, you know, with that kind of attitude. But long story short, I sit there about 35 minutes. Okay, so the guy in front of me gets his shower. The guy walks out with his towels, goes and puts them in the shower stall, programs a number, it comes up on the screen. He's 154. Cool. So I'm sitting there, and I see the guy bring another set of towels out, and he goes down the hall, and then he comes back and walks downstairs. I'm like, where is he going? I was waiting on him to program my number into whatever stall he took those towels into, and he never did. So like 20 minutes goes by, and I'm sitting there. I'm starting to get kind of pissed. So I'm sorry. Truck stop life humors me. Like, this guy over here is sitting in the passenger seat of his truck, and I don't know why. I'm totally like confused. I don't know if there's another guy there. I don't think that's a team operation. He's pulling a Conestoga, so I wouldn't think so. But anyway, the guy comes back about 20 minutes later, and like, I'm just sitting there, and about 5 minutes goes by, and I look up on the screen, and I see my number come up. Keep in mind, like, the guy told me, he's like, all the showers are clean, I'm just waiting on towels. That's how this all starts. So I go get my shower stall, and I walk in there, and the smell of weed, like, is not strong, but it's, you can tell, like, somebody probably had smoked and walked in there. And I was just like, and I can't stand the smell of weed. If you can, that's fine. I mean, like, I'm not against medicinal marijuana. I am against, like, getting a prescription just to stay high all the freaking time when there's nothing wrong with you other than you're an idiot. But yeah, cancer patients, people with extreme pain, you know, I mean, like, I totally get that, and I'm cool with it. Cannabis oil, I mean, I'm totally cool with cannabis oil and what it does. But anyway, totally pissed, and like, the smell of weed just like, ugh, and my head started hurting. I'm just like, man, come on. I mean, how can you, like, keep a job and smoke weed all the time? And no wonder. I mean, like, more and more people, like, when I go to places that, there's a truck stop I go to in Louisiana a lot, and, like, you can smell it on the workers in there, and, like, they move at the speed of smell. So anyway, they're just, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it's to me, it's just slothful. I mean, it's no reward, you know, no reward to yourself for a job well done when you don't do a good job, you know. And I get that that's not instilled into Americans, younger Americans today, you know, with a lot of it they claim has to do with the divorce rate and broken families and whatever, and that's cool, but you know, whether you're without a mom or whether you're without a dad, I mean, you can still have hard work instilled into you, and some people just, they ain't got it. But anyway, I gotta go. It's time to go trucking. I screwed off here. It took me 2 hours to do this. I ought to be almost where I'm going, so let me get going and say goodbye to the TA here in Matthews, Missouri. Until next time, there may not be a next time. Yeah. All right, so we got sampled in. We got to go in here and check in with the receiving or the shipping people, and they're going to tell us what to do. Let's see what's next. All right, so we got out of the sample house back over there, and we're headed over here to this other place. There's some more docks and everything back here, but I'm trying to remember how all this works back here. It's been like 10 years since I've been back here, but I think we go over here and park by somewhere over there by those trailers around this corner, and then go give our paperwork to these people in this office. So that's the best I remember, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, that's what we do. That is what we do. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, there's a door over there. Ah, well, you can't see it. Alright, so it looks like there is one truck unloading in there, and there's a truck out here waiting. So it looks like we're going to be here for a minute. My appointment's not till 3 a.m., so we're running a little bit ahead of schedule, but I was hoping maybe get in here and not have a lot of trucks in here and get in here and get unloaded, but it's not going to be the case. So I don't know how long we're going to be. Could be another, could be right at 3 o'clock. So it's probably going to be a long night and a long day tomorrow. So I'm going to get up in here and try and relax a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to just try and take a little siesta. But the guy's going to call me when it's my turn or when he can get to me, whatever. I'm going to put my CB back on channel 19 there and just turn it down. So this could be a minute. I couldn't tell. The guy was emptying a hopper out, I know, in there, because you probably heard the vibrator go off. Well, I don't know if that was the back hopper or front hopper, whatever. So at least he's either unloaded or half unloaded. How about that? Alright, so we're just waiting. We're just gonna go to bed and wait on this guy to call. Heck with it. Alright, so about 15 minutes into me laying back here taking a nice little nap, my buddy called and says back her on up in there. So we're backing up in there and going to unload up in that little pit there, I guess. I can't remember. Like I said, it's been, I guess, 10 or so years. Yeah, right at 10 years since I've been here. So I'm just gonna have to take her easy, I guess, and not get in no hurry. All right, I got to back in here. It's kind of screwed up how you got to do this, so I'm gonna need all attention on this. Alright, so the best I remember is the way we did this was just open both doors up just a tad. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and hope that this all works out. We got both doors open just a little bit there, and just trying to get them off. Shut that off. Alright, and just like that, in a matter of minutes, we're done. So I am fixing to go out here. They got some truck parking out here, but I don't think they got anything left to park in. So I'm gonna have to go find a place, maybe go down there. There's a truck stop down at the next exit, and I'm gonna get fuel there in the morning. So I'll probably go there and maybe park. They got some spots. It's not really parking spots, but they probably got some places I can park and hang out and go to bed for a little bit. So we're gonna do that. No need to scale out here. We're just gonna take off and go do our next deal. We've got to load in the morning and do a same day load and delivery. Not quite what I want to do, but it'll work, I guess. It's better than not doing nothing, so. Alright, what up, y'all? We are fixing to check some Earl this morning. Alright, we just got through checking our oil. We're just kind of looking at everything, getting our belts, make sure everything looks good. Trying to get some fuel here, and fuel's done went up. Fuel's done went up 30 cents in the last week. It took a 20-cent hike in one day last week, so you know it's kind of getting down to you know where the rates were going down, and now the fuel's going back up. Everybody was hollering, fuel's going down, so rates gonna go down. So now that we got the rates down, that and demand is real low right now, here we are. We're gonna be busting $4 fuel in another couple weeks at this rate. So anyway, we're getting fuel. It looks like it's gonna rain. We're headed south, which is that way, and looks like we're gonna get trashed today. Alright, so we had to put a gallon of oil in there. If you ever need to put a gallon of oil in your truck, I had to put Rotel in there because that's all they had. But I'm fixing to change oil anyway, so it don't matter. Take you a bottle. This is just a regular water bottle, what I did. And make sure you got the cap on it. And then poke a hole in it in your knife and spin your knife around it right there, and voila, you got a funnel. Screw the lid off. You can use it for a funnel, and then after you use it for a funnel, you can put the lid back on it and you don't make a mess everywhere. So, trucker pro tip of the day. Alright, this is disgusting to me. I can't, ugh. $1,000 a lick every time.